A word for you from Judges chapter 6, verse 14. Then the Lord turned to him and said, Go in this might of yours, and you shall save Israel from the hand of the Midianites. Have I not sent you? Well, where was this might that Gideon had? What did it mean? Was he just a very strong character? Not at all. You find, in fact, that he confesses his weakness before the Lord and says, I can't go. I need you to be with me. And then, in an agreement with God, the angel of the Lord, going back a few verses, says to him, The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor. And that's the secret, is that God was with him. So the Lord raised up Gideon as one of the judges who was going to lead Israel back to victory again. It had happened whenever they didn't have a man of God heading them, that they somehow fell back into their old ways again of idol worship, and God's judgment would come upon them. They would lose their battles. Their women and children were plundered, etc. But here was a man that God saw, a very common man doing common work, but uncommonly he walked with the Lord in the secret place of his heart, and God saw it. Remember that God sees the attitudes of the heart. He sees the secret motivations of your inner being. And the secret of the power, the strength, and the future ability of Gideon was this, where the angel said, The Lord is with you. We dare not go into any adventure or any venture for God, trying to do something by faith for God, unless we know that the Lord is with us. Even Moses said, Lord, I'm not going there unless I have the assurance that you are with us. But the angel of the Lord says to Gideon, The Lord is with you, and you are now a mighty man of valor. Perhaps his character wasn't really like that, but that's how God changed his character. And the Lord says in verse 14, Go in this might of yours, and you shall save Israel. In other words, no other strength are you to appeal to, not your strength of voice or of leadership, but go in this might of God. One is reminded of Ephesians chapter 6, and in verse 10 where it says, Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. That was the final few thoughts that Paul wrote to the brethren, and he knew that if they go in his power, victory would be theirs.